Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Tales of Grace SF. As soon as you leave the Knight Academy, turn to your left for a discovery and a skit.
I don't remember seeing this statue before.
They built it 5 years ago, so you wouldn't have been around. It's actually the first headmaster of the Knight Academy.
7 years. Has it really been that long?
Yeah, so, how have you been? I mean, sorry. I know you were pretty sick back then, and...
Cut it out, okay? Why don't we dispense with the small talk? We need to focus on the matters at hand.
Yeah, alright.
The inn does have a new request that we can complete, but best not to do it now because SP will kind of be wasted. Reason I say that is later on Sharia will join the party and actually be able to fight with us, so it's best to hold on to that request until she is available so that we can get her the SP. Okay, so I'm switching up some of the items that I have in here to help with the Elif mixer. Also, before you go to the port, those boxes that we stopped at, hidden behind them is a chest that contains a very powerful, rare item at this point of the game. It is in the corner between all the boxes back there, so move the boxes out of the way any way you see fit. I just chose this way, and open the box for an hourglass. Very powerful, very rare item. What it does is for a few seconds it stops time in a battle for everyone except for you and your party. Alright, in the port, once you come down the stairs, go to the bottom port all the way to the end for a chest. This chest contains some pie sheets. I figured we might be getting close to full on those, but anyway, that is the only thing here that we care about. Go talk to the guy in front of the boat for some scenes, and we will be back in Lant.
Once we reach land, I'll look into hiring a turtles transport. You must be exhausted after so much travel.
Thank you, but I'm fine, really.
But what about your illness?
It's gone. It disappeared 7 years ago, just after everything happened. Now I'm stronger than almost everyone I know.
7 years. Maybe Sophie is watching over us somehow. I'm glad you're better, Sharia.
Thanks. Me too.
Okay, once back at Port to Barona, there's nothing you can get in town. I'm going to go ahead and do some dualizing, and turtles are their own store, so if you want to get some stamps with them, buy some things. It looks like Dualizing does not give you stamps. I'm guessing now refilling the Elith meter does not give you stamps. You literally have to buy items from the store. There's no trophy required for you to max out each store. It's just if you continue doing it, you can get some very rare items the higher your level is. Anyway, go back to the East Lant Road. You should remember this path. We went the other way on this path to get to Barona as a child. Now we are going back. So take out some eagles. I can't remember if I've shown you this battle or not. There are some new monsters here, but there's also some that we have definitely faced before. So if I've already shown you the eagles, sorry, you're going to see the battle again. But yeah, as you see, we are fighting completely by ourselves right now. It's still not too bad, but definitely harder than it was as a child. And we gained a new title as soon as I get this one to 5. Now, got a little bit of confusion on that trophy because it's listed as earn the trophies. Doesn't say anything about getting 5 stars, but I seem to remember that you had to get 5 stars. Anyway, that chest contains a feather. If you want some milk, go to your cow discovery to get 3 milk and continue onward. If you remember the area where we had the scene of Sophie and Asbel racing, you will get a scene when you get to that area here momentarily.
Sheria, get back! You little...
So we have a battle with some new monsters, forest goblins. Nothing... For the most part right now, the monsters are very vanilla. There's nothing really to worry about. And that's really a theme with many Tales of games. As I stated in the last video, the real challenge in these battles is your boss fights. The random mobs, you can just button mash and you should have no problem. The very few normal enemies will give you a challenge.
Stand before my blade!
What was that?
What, that light from my hand? I don't know. It just started happening recently.
You're hurt.
Oh, this? It's nothing. I'm fine.
You won't be fine if it gets infected. Give it here.
What the? Sheria? You can do it too?
Yeah, it just started happening recently. The doctor thinks that incident 7 years ago might have unlocked some kind of unknown power.
An unknown power.
There, all better.
Thanks. Kinda funny to see little Sheria all grown up and healing people's wounds. Remember that time I hurt my hand and you tried to bandage it up with a big old sock? Good times.
It's been a long time, Asbel. People change. Also, I can fight for myself now. You don't have to save me from monsters anymore. Let's go.
So Sharia is now a member of the party. She is a healer slash mage. She does have some very powerful attack magic, and she is your healer. So for the most part, you're going to want her in your party at all times to keep you alive. Her attack weapon is throwing knives, so very useful with that as well. Right now she only has one attack spell, but she will gain more as we go. But yeah, she's definitely changed, hasn't she? She's very cold and she's not sick anymore. Anyway, save point has a skip.
Hey, remember that guy at the Night Academy? Well, he gave me permission to graduate.
How wonderful for you.
Thanks.
But if I'm not mistaken, wouldn't a King's Knight have to stay in the capital?
No, because I'm still technically a student. And besides, the captain wants my report on the situation in Lont.
I see. So you'll return to the capital when the matter is settled?
Yeah, but I'll be in Lont for a while yet. I'm worried about my mother.
Then I guess we should get moving.
Sharia.
Open the chest for a decaying fang. Go inside of the cabin. That chest where we could either get the manual or 100 gold now has some bread. Leave the cabin and make your way back to Lont. There are a few more chests to grab, so be sure to get them. But for the most part now, fights will be a little bit easier because you will have Sharia helping you. Be sure to protect Sharia. If you see monsters going after her, target those monsters. She cannot cast her spells if she gets interrupted. If they're going for you, you're fine. She will use attack magic and heal as needed. But if they go for her, you need to stop them, otherwise she cannot use magic. So very important. Protect Sharia at all costs. If you need to set someone to protect her when you get more party members, do that. But before you hit the bridge, there's this chest right here which contains some gold. Once we have the gold, cross the bridge, and where the Creus crystals in the lake bed was, there is another chest. Go for that. Sharia, as you see, a lot of her titles are near complete. Whenever we get to where we are just working on new titles, I'm going to prioritize titles that let us learn new skills. We get an iron scabbard here, so go ahead and equip that to Asbel. That is better than the polished scabbard. As far as the gem, that's basically for your accessories. So here we get some gold. Again, the sparkle spots, they're random, so you might get something different. Anyway, head into town for a scene.
Bailey!
Sharia, come quickly. Frederick has been captured by the Fendalian army.
Grandpa, no!
Those curs have launched a full-scale invasion of Lont. Please forgive me. I was with Frederick at the time, but was unable to protect him. When we are finished, I am prepared to accept full punishment for this failure. But first, we must attempt to rescue Frederick.
Right. Where did you last see him?
Near the main skirmish between the border fortress and Lont Hill.
All right, I'll leave at once.
I'm coming too.
You too, Lord Asbel?
We can't let those Fendolian brutes take Frederick. Come on, Sharia!
Okay, before we do the story, we're going to do a couple of things. Check out the shop. Good idea to actually buy 2 Panacea bottles. I don't right now, and I regret it and have to come back and buy a couple more because there are some requests here and one of them is to bring 2 Panacea bottles. So go ahead and buy them so you don't have to run back like I do. I go ahead and buy some new equipment for Asbel. Iron gauntlets go to a different character that we don't have. Give him some new armor. And the silk blouse is a better piece of gear for Sharia. So go ahead and give that to her. Iron tunic. That's... I don't know if I want that iron tunic. Pretty ribbon, give that to Sharia. And the rice at the bottom, that is for getting 10 stamps. So every time you get 10 stamps, you get something else. So now you see we have pickled plum available as well, because now we've gotten 20 stamps. Not sure what maxed out is for each town shop, but you are going to have to spend quite a bit of money to get that. Go ahead and equip our new gear, and we can sell the old gear. Selling does not seem to give you stamps, it's only buying. So keep that in mind. I swear I remember being able to get stamps from doing dualizing or refilling the Elf mixer, but apparently that is not a thing anymore. Checking to see if I can dualize anything. I'm going to go ahead and put these shards in Sharia and Asbel's weapons and armor right now. You can only put one crystal in right at the moment. So once you've upgraded one, you cannot upgrade it again at this point. Okay, if you want some apples, go interact with the apple tree. We won't get 3, we get 1 this time. Go to Lant Manor first before we follow the story. When you get inside, go to your father's office. You should remember where it is. Bottom floor, left door. And head to the left until you see some bookcases. Middle bookcase, search it, and you will get another Best Princess story. Once you have that, head towards the screen. There will be another locked chest. Again, passwords have been changed in the remaster. If you're playing PS3, the password is Aston. If you are playing remaster, it is 37. You will get another very powerful, very rare item in the All Divide. That will give your entire party, like, they will take half damage from all attacks for, I can't remember if it's for a full fight or for a set period of time. Anyway, here is where you get your requests in Lant. We already had the apple pie. We have not gotten a shattered bone at all, and I need 2 Panacea bottles. Now I'm thinking at this point that I may have a shattered bone and I may just need to make one. So I'm looking to put one in the mixer. I don't have a shattered bone. I'm going to have to get one and then at least create some from the Elf mixer so that we can be able to finish that one. And I'm going to have to go buy 2 Panacea bottles to complete that request. So we're going to go do that right now. So we've ranked up the stamps again, and this time we have a rare item in the Sage. Unlike the rice and pickled plum, the Sage we can only buy 1 of, and then it's gone. So you can get some rare items such as these herbs that will increase your stats, or even weapons and armor that's maybe you shouldn't be able to get yet. So it is useful to go ahead and buy items for stamps, but you don't have to go out of your way for a platinum. So I'm going to use the Elf mixer to make some holy bottles and go back and turn in our request to get our rewards and some SP. Now, the assorted flowers are from a side quest that we cannot do until we complete this part of the main quest that we need to do. But before we go do that, there's a few more things that we can pick up. You remember the first time that we entered Lant when we were a child, when we went up to the residence? Go up these stairs. There is a new chest. This contains a Noko plushie, required for a side quest later. Go inside the residence and search the closet for an item. The old dog and the old woman are no longer here. It's been 7 years. It looks like they've both passed away. Okay, that is all we need to do right now. Well, climb up the windmill. There is another chest. This will have another Magna Carta card. And this one has Mint from Tales of Phantasia. If you played Tales of Phantasia, you know exactly who she is. If you don't, she was the main heroine of the very first Tales of game. Anyway, let's go back to North Lant Road. Follow the path. You will get a couple of treasure chests along the way and some new monsters such as this. We have nail spiders, and I couldn't see what the other one was called. Anyway, not too tough, nothing special, very vanilla enemies. They just attack, so just take them out real quick. Now, you notice how in the beginning of a battle we'll have a challenge, and if we accomplish it, we get a bonus. If you fail the challenge, then you don't get the bonus, whatever it is. Bonus XP, bonus gold, bonus SP, whatever. But if you do complete it, then you'll get a harder version of the same challenge in your next battle. And you can get even more of whatever the bonus is. So you see there, Sherry is kind of getting ganged up on, so gotta protect her. We got a shattered bone. So I'm going to go ahead and put one in my Eleth mixer so that it will make me another one in case I do not get a second one. So let me find a shattered bone. There it is. If I get another one naturally, cool. If I don't, then maybe the Eleth mixer will make one for me. Okay, there is a skit if you go up the road towards Lant Hill. Do not enter Lant Hill.
This road hasn't changed at all in the past 7 years.
That's not true. There are lots of differences if you just take a moment to look. Maybe time just hasn't moved on for you.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am just living in the past.
How so?
I have so many regrets about who I was 7 years ago. I've devoted my life trying to reclaim what was lost. And
Stop it. Just stop. She's dead and there's no going back.
Continue to the left after the skit. There will be another treasure chest. Grab it and then go toward up north. We've never been to that section, so this will be our first time there, and we will have a scene and a fight.
Lord Asbel, look.
we're coming, Frederick.
Now, these guys can be difficult. You might actually want to focus on the rifleman because, as you see, he is focused on Sharia. And he is interrupting her spells every time. So, in the future, focus on the rifleman so that he doesn't stop Sharia from casting her spells, because she almost died there. Anyway, if you focus on the rifleman first, these guys are not too tough. If you can get them to focus on Asbel, all the better. Sharia can help keep you alive and protect you and do damage.
Frederick, are you all right?
Lord Asbel, I never dreamed to meet you here. I don't deserve your presence after what has happened.
I know about my father, Frederick. You don't need to apologize.
Lord Asbel.
Look! More Fendelian weapons!
When did Fendel get their hands on those?
I don't know, but they're laying waste to our forces.
Fendel's not messing around. The town's going to be in serious trouble if they get through. We have to stop them here.
We've attempted numerous frontal assaults, but we simply lack the men to combat them.
Then we'll have to get clever with the terrain. Maybe we could drop them off a cliff.
A cliff?
The meadow on Lawn Hill isn't far from here. I'll distract the enemy. You go ahead and lead our people to safety.
What are you going to do?
You'll see. Hear me, people of Fendel! I am Asbel Lant, son of Lord Aston and Knight of the Windor Kingdom. If there are any warriors among you, let them step forward and face my blade! That got their attention. Now I just have to lead them to the meadow. Sharia, go with the others. I can handle this myself.
I'll be fine.
They're coming! Sharia, go! Run for the meadow!
Okay, go to Lawn Hill. Do not slow down. If this thing catches up to you, then you want to run from the fight. Go to Lawn Hill. Once you get into Lawn Hill, where we started the entire game, you're okay. You can take your time. But at this point, with that tank chasing you, go as fast as you can. We got a second shattered bone. We are ready. Alright, so, well, that chest contains some Eleth that we could use to refill the Eleth mixer. Unfortunately, we haven't used that much, so... Okay, this right here is an Eleth burst. Very useful when you fight bosses, so long as the boss doesn't get an Eleth burst. But that's what that is, and as I stated before about them, when you get one, you have infinite CC, so you can just spam your strongest skills, and you can use them as much as you want, and you have more defense and more attack power during that. Chest right here contains a nameless seed. Apparently I already have maxed out how much I can hold of them, so we'll just put that back. And here we have a life bottle. You may want to consider saving. Poison needle right here. I do not save, but you may want to consider it.
Behind us!
We're almost there. Yes, we did it!
Asbel, look out!
Damn it.
Oh no.
Sharia! Damn it. Not again. It's all over. I didn't protect anyone. This can't be happening. No! Huh? What? What's going on?
Is that... No way!
Sophie?
She can't fight them alone!
Come on!
I'm trembling.
Well, now we have a third party member, so this can be a challenge, but with 3 of us attacking, it goes pretty smoothly here. I do end up remembering that I've learned a couple of skills or arts that I could equip, so I go ahead and take a look at them, because Frostbreaker I can equip. Now you see Ice Dragon Flurry. That is a special kind of skill, so that requires 3 CC, and you gotta hit circle during a specific part of a combo to unleash those attacks. Alright, so this battle went very smoothly with 3 of us beating it down. It went down pretty quickly. So very easy battle, about to end here. We're going to have some story, and I'm going to end the video soon.
It really is. Sophie.
It can't be Sophie. It's impossible. Sophie's gone. She's been dead for 7 years.
Sophie?
But is it... has she lost her memory too? Follow me. There's something I want to show you. "7 years ago, me, Sophie, and Richard all came to this very spot and swore a pact of friendship. Look here at this tree trunk. Well, do you remember anything?
I don't know. But just looking at this tree makes me feel somehow strange. It's like looking at something that's very precious to me. So, what does it mean?
You can't be the real Sophie. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Even still, I can hardly imagine you as anyone else. I mean, you look just like her. So what happens now? Do you want to come back to town with us?
That would be best. It's really dangerous here.
Okay, then let's hurry back. I'm starting to get worried about the others.
Yes. Let's go.
A Sofaria seed? Maybe Sophie is watching over us after all.
So we get some Sofaria seeds. This Sophie question mark girl gets a new title. All of her titles are already at 5, even the new one that she learned. So I guess until we get her a new title, we're just going to work on mastering one. When you go to the next screen, Save Point has a skit, and I am going to end the video there. If you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required, but appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video.
So, where did you come from? I don't believe it. We know a girl who looks just like you.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Who are you?
It figures.
No, I think this really is.
Sophie died 7 years ago. Face reality. Stop seeing things how you wish they were.
Sharia.
So what happened? How did this girl die?
Well, that's...
She died protecting us. She sacrificed herself because we were important to her. Because we were friends.